What's cracking, everybody? Benny Lava here. What's going on? This is gonna be a 1v1 working stiff versus another working stiff. This is, I'm not sure what map this is. I think this is called Warzone. And again, a 1v1. Yolonda spawning as the light purple Zerg here on the bottom part of the map. And his opponent is going to be this blue Protoss, WSdeznutz. Alright, so they're spawning cross-positional from each other. I believe this is a 4v4 map, if I'm not mistaken. Because you share this choke point here, and you could already tell that these nuts is just going around just to see if there is anything proxied, because we all know that Yolonda is known to do that kind of thing. So here comes his first drone, taking a look around, and has not seen these nuts yet, but he knows that he's there because he wasn't in the other side, and decides to throw down a proxy hatchery right away as these nuts is still trying to search. Yeah, I guess he's finished searching this part of the map, so he's not gonna research that again. Finally going to his base, being able to see it. Will he throw down a proxy pylon? No, he decides to just go straight up and see what is going on. Spine crawlers already by Yolonda with his spawning pool. That's all he could build with Zerglings. And look at this, these nuts has some zealots here, but the hatchery has completed, and Yolonda is throwing down some spines right away with these drones. And he does see this, these nuts does see these spine crawlers, and throwing down some more. Yolonda trying to do a spine crawler push here up to his base. Oh, able to cancel that just in time, and I'm gonna cancel that as well. But a queen pops up, and if Yolonda can just make these zealots just go around in circles just to distract them from destroying this hatchery, Yolonda will be in actually pretty good shape in doing this harass. But the queen goes down. Now the three zealots with still a lot of health attacking this proxy hatchery. Any response from Yolonda does not look like it right now, but he is producing some Zerglings. So these two Zerglings able to distract these three zealots to go away, and now Yolonda's probably gonna just rally them somewhere, but no, he decides to go back now. Gives them enough time, gives Yolonda enough time for the Zerglings to come back from his southern base, and maybe some Zerglings here to spawn at this part. So now these nuts is stuck just chasing these Zerglings away, which you will never catch. Another drone by Yolonda gonna go down, but there are now stalkers by these nuts. He has to get rid of this hatchery, or else Yolonda is just gonna go crazy over here. So now these Zerglings gonna go in. Now they're spawning, and they're gonna be able to take out these stalkers and those zealots. So very bad position for these nuts right now. He has no fighting units whatsoever, and we got Zerglings attacking his gateways, throwing down the forge to probably put down some cannons. Yolonda deciding not to completely get rid of this gateway, but instead tries to attack this pylon, but now attacking these shooting stalkers. Spine crawlers going down by Yolonda. This is again another working stiff tactic, number 287. These two stalkers, I don't think stand a chance to these spine crawlers that are almost complete. Just Yolonda just toying with these nuts. Oh snap, toying with these nuts so that they get distracted and not attack these spine crawlers, which will now morph and complete and totally destroy. Very bad position now for these nuts. This is gonna be very tough to deal with now that this is gonna happen. I mean, Yolonda might as well end the game, but this game goes on for 35 minutes, so there has to be a lot more things going on here. This is very reminiscent to the Dark Call, the one that I casted from Bulgaria. his spine crawler push. Only difference is that this one is a 1v1, and for Dark Off he had 2 other teammates, which made it actually a little bit funnier because he had one opponent locked into the corner. So now these penises just erecting and doing some facials here on these nuts. Queen's helping out. Should transfuse. Now Zergling's in the mix. More spine crawlers going down. Creep tumors expanding into Dznutz base so that he won't be able to build anything on top of this creep. So this is douchebaggery at its finest once again. Once again, brought to you by Yolonda Vega. His hatchery is now gaining health because it is not being attacked anymore. Another queen doing some poop here. Gonna expand. More spine crawlers going in. Gonna attack this pylon. And you can see on the minimap Yolanda expanding on both sides for the gold minerals. This is just ridiculous. Now attacking, getting rid of that pylon. Now attacking the warp gates. There is no way. Look at this. Oh my god, he positioned his... Let's slow this down. Position his spine crawlers right across the map here. All is on his ramp. There is no way that these nuts can go out of his base to try to do anything. He is just locked down, and his... Look at these minerals are slowly being mined out. But he does have a lot. He has 3,200 minerals at this point. So he can produce right now. A good counter at this point would be air, would be void rays, would be a great counter if he can hide it up here, hide the stargates up there. But instead he's opting to go for Twilight Council with a robotics facility and reinforcing with some cannons around here. Yolanda throwing in some spores just in case there is some air, but you know, if you can mass up enough void rays, you can get rid of all this stuff. But at the same time, it's gonna be hard to come back from this. So more poop being thrown down by Yolanda so that he even has less space to build anything. Eventually, in order to get space, he needs to mine out all those minerals and use that patch of space to build a pylon. So here you go, another spine crawler inching up, attacking this cybernetic score. This is just weird. An observer coming in, but gets detected by the spores and taken out very quickly. Cybernetic score is down. Going for this pylon here that is powering a lot of his buildings. Well, actually, okay, it only powered this warp gate with his cannon because of this. Good thing he threw down this pylon, or else it would have not been able to power anything whatsoever. So one spike tip penis at a time is attacking these buildings. At least he's not going in and putting everything down here and just totally eliminate these nuts. But of course, that is going to be way too easy. These nuts opting to go for Colossi. Colossi without the upgrade will not be able to outrange these spine crawlers. So he needs to get where is it? He needs to get that external thermal lance upgrade. And there you go. There he has it. He has it. He started to research it. You better chrono boost that shit, man. Get everything going here because this is a whole lot of freaking spines and spores and creep. Look at this. He's less and less space. Put up a dark shrine. These nuts put up a dark shrine. Is he gonna warp in some dark templars? Which is not gonna. These spore crawlers are gonna negate that because they can detect anything that's cloaked. So these spines are just gonna instantly just pulverize that dark templar once it gets to anything. So there you go. Oh my god, I missed this whole thing and back up just a little bit.